Mario Cannon, man, and check out my boys D Mill Quarantine Radio, man. Let's get it.
Quarantine Radio, you got me high as shit. Word up.
Yo, what's good? It's D-Mill from D-Mill Quarantine Radio, Season 4. Can you believe we made it this far? I got each and every one of you to thank. Real quick, I want to remind you that tonight's broadcast can be streamed live on YouTube simultaneously at the D-Mill official YouTube page, also on Twitch at D-Mill Producer, and on Twitter at the Arterville Fusion Twitter. Also on Facebook, we're on my wall, D-Mill, and D-Mill, the producer page. Also D-Mill Quarantine Radio, the group page, Transcendent Records Facebook page, and Savage Planet Facebook page. So I want to thank every sponsor that we've had so far in the cannabis industry and all the artists that have come through, and especially you guys for tuning in to get us to this point. So stick around. We got a great episode and a great Season 4.
Yo, what's good, people? It is Thursday night. It's D-Mill Quarantine Radio. It's the season finale, which is crazy. We've made it all the way through another episode. Season 4. I got my homie in the building, Don Law, yes, a.k.a. I don't know. I know you by other names. We'll get into all that. Welcome to the show, first of all. I know you've been on a little blackout, so I'm stoked that we were able to get you to slide through here when I know you're not really out there like that right now. But so you're from Peoria.
Yep.
Actually, I don't really know all that much about you, but what school was you at?
I was at Central.
All right, so another line. All right, bet. And I know a little bit about you as far as that you have like a musical background, and so you produce.
Yep.
You write, you rap, you sing a little bit.
Yeah, learning that.
But you engineer for artists.
Yeah, I have in the past.
Yeah. I know you. So we get into all that, but right now we're gonna start it off with a track. This is the one you sent to me today.
She love my walk, yeah. She calling me baby. She love my flaws, yeah. She say I'm amazing. Don't ask what it costs, yeah. I spend it, go crazy. I got the sauce, yeah. Weigh it on the daily. She love my drip, wow. She all on my drip. She love my drip, wow. She all on my feet. She love my drip, wow. Just look at my wrist. She love my drip, wow. She all on my drip. Pull up the Zex, spend 300 on a jacket, yeah. Diamonds do backflips, couple racks under the mattress, yeah. She spilling the tea, yeah. I use 100 as a napkin, yeah. How much that white tea, yeah. Tell them just know that they taxi, yeah. She go vegan, telling me how much she proud of me, yeah. I tell her go vegan, cause I just bought her some Prada jeans, yeah. Was Tommy Hill vegan? Now with this Balenciaga things. Now that I'm vegan, only cash out on the ball of things, yeah. If I got it on me, I'ma do something with it. I'ma spend it on a watch that I move to the minute. When you see the drip, know it do something different. You can put it on a car, cause I don't know a limit. Back up that whip at the mall. Was for 12, now they fuck with the law. Pull up with the drip, set the drop, they drop. Pull up with the big bang flex, I'm bout. She love my walk, yeah. She calling me baby. She love my floss, yeah. She say I'm amazing. Don't ask what it costs, yeah. I spend it, go crazy. I got the sauce, yeah. Weigh it on the daily. She love my drip, wow. She all on my drip. She love my drip, wow. She all on my feet. She love my drip, wow. Just look at my wrist. She love my drip, wow. She all on my drip. The diamonds be dancing on top of my wrist, so you know that I'm splurging. Cop the new water, my Patek and Rolex, ain't none of them working. She used to not flow with me before the trip, and now let she convert. Just got me a whip, I can make the top flip, got the ceilings converted. Everything cool, all Gucci. She want a new purse, bought her all Louis. Not one, but I grabbed her with 2 piece. Hot rose from the iced out jewelry. She love my fashion, drip too hard for the flick, no caption. Rolled in a rust and I switched to an Aston. Got a phone with form, bitch, both Latin. City to city, you ain't fucking with me. I always been rocking the stage. Always been putting in work for the day of my work, and look what I became. I've been sitting and searching and sitting and working, trying to find my way through the maze. Now I got the drip and the fame of my name and my songs on your list on replay. She love my walk, yeah. She calling me baby. She love my floss, yeah. She say I'm amazing. Don't ask what it costs, yeah. I spend it, go crazy. I got the sauce, yeah. Weigh it on the daily. my drip. She love my drip, drip. Walk, she all on my feet. She love my drip, drip. Walk, just look at my wrist. She love my drip, drip. Walk, she all on my drip.
Yes, sir.
That was an oldie too. That one's been out for a minute.
That's been out for a minute, you said.
It's just been out for a minute. I appreciate it if y'all go, check it out, run the numbers up.
All right, so while we on that subject, tell
Yes, sir.
people where they can find you right now when we got you. Tell them where they can
sure.
find you at.
So I go by Don Law, DONLAW. You can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, all the major streaming platforms. If you want my social media, it's I am Don Law at Instagram, and basically anywhere else. So yeah, that song was called Drip Walk. So make sure you guys, go save it, check it out, stream it, tell your
All
friends
right.
about me, tell your mom about me, your dad about me.
All right, so let's kind of get into this history of Don Law. You had an other moniker that you went by before. That's when I think I ran across you, and that was what, Ill Sounds?
Ill Sounds, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Good old
then
Ill Sounds.
about the time I got hip to that, you was already switching it up. But then from all the Don Law releases, I think I'm hip to most of them. The one that caught me was when you did that freestyle on the talk show.
Oh
It
yeah,
was
the
like,
debut freestyle.
that shit went forever. But see, I had only really known you as like kind of a producer at that point, so I didn't really. There was that kind of like you being like, all right, I'm tired of working with whack niggas. I'm gonna rap now. Like I felt like you had like some shit to get off your chest on that particular track. But then all the other ones, like the ones you performed live, all your shit's pretty hard, man. I was pretty impressed. So you made that switch to performer, artist. Like, what's up with the transition? What's up with your history in music and everything? And how did you get to this point right here?
Well, appreciate it first and foremost. Thank you. I appreciate the compliments. But like you say, I was a producer from a very early age. We're talking like 6th grade is when I kind of started fumbling around and like, oh, I think this is cool. Let me make some beats. And so, I was kind of going through the motions and like, well, I want to be like, Metro Boomin or Zaytoven, because those was who was, at the top when I was, young. And just as I kept going forward and working with more artists, I was just dibbling and dabbling in a bunch of different types of music. So, EDM, drill, trap, boom bap, and I was just collecting so much, musical knowledge, if you want to call it that. And then I was just like, I think I'm gonna just start making music myself, because I was doing it, in the background. Like, a lot of people knew me for Ill Sounds. They, hey, yo, the studio open, I'm trying to record, whatever. And, when I get my own little time, I'm making beats for myself and trying to make songs and stuff like that. Right. And then at some point, like, I just kind of got tired of working with everybody. I was like, I'll just do my own thing, and then that's where
you never have to wait on
over,
anybody.
yeah.
You never have to wait on anybody to do anything. Like, you can make your own music whenever you feel it.
Because it got to the point where it's like, okay, I can make my own beats, I can mix my own songs, I can write my own songs. Like, I just kind of fell out of love of producing for other people and just wanted to do my own thing.
And did you work with any studios in the area? Or did you like learn under somebody?
Later towards that career, I was learning under Oliver.
He's out in Bloomington?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we actually had a studio in Bloomington, like you said, right off Morton Street, or not Morton Street, but Market Street. It ain't open no more, unfortunately. But that was kind of where I really started to get a good baseline of like going from that amateur level to like a more professional level.
Yeah, one. So like I said, like once I locked in with you, I think I've been, hip right before you took the little break. I've been hip to most of the music you've been dropping. I kind of knew that we wouldn't get a bunch of music from you right now today because, but I still wanted to get you on here and just show you the vibe out here. And also, I mean, like I tell every producer, if you ever do want to come and work and shoot some green screen or like vibe out and record some shit, it's always open door. We got a creative policy out here. We like to vibe with like-minded souls. So that invitation is there. You said you went to Central, and then have you lived in Peoria then your whole life?
pretty much. Went out to Chicago for a stint of my young days, but basically been here my entire life.
All right. Well, I don't know. I think I've had more Central artists here than Manuel. I think, but Manuel got that program with Mr. Stevens. You know, that's my homie Adam. Yeah,
it's like a production thing or something.
Yeah.
I think I heard something about that recently.
Adam Stevens is actually an old friend of mine, but he teaches at Manual, and he started getting grants for his class, and started using that as like a way to get kids to stay out of trouble and be like, if you can make it, through this week, you can come here after school. And then that just built, and so he's worked with a lot of artists early. That was in high school, and showing like the basics of beat making and mixing and that kind of thing. So shout out to Mr. Stevens and Manuel. Shout out to Central, who's in the playoffs still, always. It seems like they're always doing their thing. So they're gonna play. Shout out to my son's team. They also in the third round of the playoffs this week. Give them one more time where to find you. And then we'll let you get out of here. I'm not going to keep you here all night. Don Law, DONLAW. And is that based off the Tekken?
It's an Easter egg, actually, so I can't tell anybody. And when I get to a certain platform, I'm going to, kind of give out, prizes, if you will, if I can get someone who can really figure it out. Because it's really some if you know, you know. It's part of... It's a very intricate puzzle piece that I'm putting together.
And then there's people. It seems like you got a lot of people that either are indirectly involved with your team, but I know some of the people that are affiliated with you through like record industry. Menace, New Era.
Yeah. That's my manager.
Okay. Yeah. All right, yeah, well, yeah, so you good. You good. That's why you got your shit going. I'll figure shout out to him.
He said I figured it out.
Yeah.
Said it makes sense now.
And then Self Images, Jalen, he's always giving you shit. And he's been in here. We interviewed him actually, and he's worked. I actually know him from way back when he went to Rolling Acres with my daughters.
Way back.
Yeah. So shout out to him. Anybody else you want to shout out, man?
Oh, man, I mean, there's too many. Just anybody who's watching it, just shout out you for, tuning in right now. And I know you said earlier that you knew you wasn't going to get a whole lot of music. So maybe in the future, because I have a whole, catalog that's going to be released, and I'd love to break some of those records with you.
And
so hopefully we can set that up.
In wintertime, we've got, what we got the Savage Planet show getting ready to kick back off.
Nice.
So we'll definitely have you back anytime. I know Dakota fucks with you heavy, so definitely like to get you in here and let you do your thing, kind of go crazy,
and get some real tracks going. We can get some new ones.
And I will tell you about that track. It's kind of crazy because that's kind of a different sound, but I didn't know what you was gonna come in here and do. You know what I'm saying? You didn't see my description or none of it that I put on. I said, I'll read it to you. You probably wanted it because I know you wasn't on Facebook today. I said, Don Law is one of the most versatile and complete artists in the area. He writes, produces, and performs all at a high level, making his first appearance tonight. Yada yada yada. But
appreciate it. Thank you.
But yeah, I didn't know what she was gonna come with. So, but I do appreciate you sliding through. And yeah, man, this is your last chance. You got any messages for the people? Anything? There's a lot of shit going on in the world. If you could tell people one thing to leave them on before we go tonight, what would you say?
That's a tough one. Focus on yourself. I feel like a lot of people need to just focus on themselves. Build up your skills. Whether you're an artist, whether it's some normal life shit, just focus on you. That's number one.
Bet. Well, you heard it. You heard it here. It's D-Mill Quarantine Radio. This is season finale. Short and sweet. We got some bonus episodes that I can't really tell y'all about, but you'll see them pop up. We're going to do a year-end recap and some videos. We've had a lot of great live performances, so if you remember some of your favorite ones, You'll be able to catch some of the performances again and that kind of thing. Once again, thanks to Terrell, Don Law, my boy. Keep doing the music, man. Keep putting out the positive vibes. Keep just doing you, brother, because you know the vibe is high. The vibe is high.
Yes,
D-Mill Quarantine Radio, Season 4. I'm signing off. Been one.
From the money I'ma go get. My fit is sweat. My diamonds they drip. I'm a big OG in this shit. You won't ever catch me slip. Highway, bouncing through the days. You know my life it goes in waves. And I'll be smoking on the haze. You know my life it goes in waves. What you want me to say?
Eat it, dark skin, I can see it. Michael Jackson when he beat it. Long hair, don't care, make a nigga wanna need it. Size dick, know I'ma eat it. Shrimp coach when I proceed it. Little dick, you can keep it. VV's on, pretty thong, drip, drip. Only call when I need it.
Ayy, shawty super chill, always say what's on her mind. She a bad bitch, I can fuck her all the time. Anytime, it be fine, hit my line. Gassing bitches, I be steady bagging dimes.
These niggas can't hang with us, these niggas can't hang with us. These niggas can't bang with us, these niggas can't bang with us. They wanna be gang gang with us, they wanna be gang gang with us. Y'all niggas ain't the same as us, y'all niggas ain't the same as us.
Falling, moves is 30, ballin'. I need a 30 for 30. Remember junior year and failing all my classes. Next month rolling loud, vibing with the masses. On top of my business game, on all my masters. Gave a bad cougar a groove back like Angela back. Choppers Overhead, searchlights. Gas, an arm and a leg, we pulling out dirt bikes.
These niggas can't hang with us. These niggas can't hang with us.